I too want to pick up on the comments in section 7.14 of the Leader's report concerning the progress made since April 2024. And taken as whole, if you read this section first, you get a positive impression of good progress. Yet the truth is that the position of the Council remains critical, and too much progress towards balancing the books is made by slashing services rather than moving to more efficient and cost-effective ways of delivering them. The first bullet rather oddly says that the 24-25 budget was approved since April, when of course it was approved, as it has to be, before April. But leaving that aside, it makes the assumption, wholly inaccurate, of course, that approving a budget assures its delivery. As we know from painful experience under this Labour administration, it is not the approval of a budget that does that, but hard work and graft through the year. What's more, even if we do hit the 24-25 budget savings, that still leaves us a long way from balancing our budget. The second bullet says we have approved a plan. Well, as we all know, if approving plans and strategies were the way to have a well-run council, we wouldn't have the severe problems we have now. But sadly, they aren't. The third bullet then talks about the re-implementation of Oracle and says it's underway. Well, so what the bullet doesn't say, and let's be clear, is this is a programme that went live in April 2022, but failed so badly we're effectively having to start again and re-implement it at massive cost to council taxpayers of over 100 million in direct costs and lost savings, and it won't be up and running, if all goes to plan, until April 2026. And then there is mention of progress on equal pay, again putting right the failure year after year of this administration to tackle unfair pay and a Byzantinely complicated pay and grading system. We are then told we have a plan to improve the procurement operating model with a focus on strategic contract management. Well, procurement has been so shockingly bad that improving it isn't a challenge. I mean, it's amazing. Here we are, well into the second year of our financial crisis, and we are crowing about developing a plan for better procurement. We should be well into delivering that plan and discussing what has been saved so far and what the next objectives are. And finally, there is mention of a Birmingham vision to support the council to deliver better outcomes for citizens. And where do you start with that? First off, of course, is the point made before that we desperately need to move on from the idea that visions or strategies or plans will do this. But more fundamentally, the past mismanagement of this council, be it paying its staff unfairly, mismanaging Oracle implementation, failing to procure effectively, and so on, is leading to such savage cuts that the idea that we are going to be delivering better outcomes for citizens in the coming year is laughable. Is a 10% increase in council tax, the second in 2 years, a better outcome? Are street cleansing services going to lead to cleaner streets? Are reduced opening hours for our libraries and reductions in youth services a better outcome for our young people? I have to say that the only better outcome this litany of failure is going to lead is the ending of Birmingham Labour's control of this council in 2026. Thank you, Lord Mayor.